In this video, I'll be taking a look at what you could expect as we head into December. And to take a look at this, we're going to take a look at the GEFS model. This is the long range forecast model. Please take this forecast with a grain of salt. Anything over 2 weeks out is virtually impossible, let alone 4 weeks from now. But this will give us a basic understanding of what we could possibly see as we head into the month of December. And what we're looking at now is the 500 millibar height anomaly map. This basically determines our troughing and ridging patterns. Blues are the troughs and the reds are the ridges. As we push this forward, we can see this big old low pressure system setting up out east, and this is resulting in some lake effect snow showers over Pennsylvania and New York, which is causing a lot of problems over there. Once that moves out, looks like a major trough is going to be moving in out west as we start off December with a major ridge setting in out east. And once we head further into December, we can see that little trough moving out towards the east, with a major ridge and zonal flow pattern sort of setting up by the 8th. We're going to have some low pressure systems rolling through by the middle of the month. As we head towards the end of the month, looks like a major trough is going to be setting in out east, while a major ridge is going to be setting in out west. As we head towards Christmas time, it looks like a low pressure system is going to be setting its way towards the eastern part of the country. This could result in a white Christmas, which we will get into here in a little bit. And it looks like it's going to be pretty cold, as it looks like a little trough is going to be making its way for really much of the country. As we head off towards the end of the month, we can see that we're going to be in this little zonal flow pattern. Looks like it's very uncertain at this point as to what could happen. But if this does hold up, it looks like a zonal flow pattern is setting up, which means that we could see some pretty nice weather by the end of the month. Now, as we take a look at what kind of precipitation we could expect, looks like above average precip is expected up into December 3rd out east, sort of below average out west. And it looks like way above average precip is expected down here in the deep south, which y'all do need it. Y'all have been experiencing some drought-like conditions down there. Looks like out in the northwest part of the country, you're all going to be getting in on some way above average precip. We head towards the end of the month. We can see that below average precip is expected from Texas up into southwestern Indiana. Out in the southeastern part of the country, y'all are going to be getting in on above average precip. Near normal in the central part. Looks like below average is expected yet again. Out in the northwest part of the country. Head towards the end of the month. Looks just about the same, with actually some below average precip expected in Kentucky and Tennessee yet again. And as we take a look at the Climate Prediction Center, this will tell us exactly what we're going to be expecting, as it looks like above average to near normal precipitation is expected for really much of the country, except for up here by Montana and North Dakota. Now back to the models here. We're going to take a look at the temperatures of what you could expect, at least the temperature anomalies above average or below average temperatures. We can see that below average temperatures are expected out east for a little bit and out west, while above average is expected from Montana up into the Dakotas and down here by Louisiana. As we push this forward, looks like way above average temperatures is expected for much of the country, which was determined on the 500 millibar height anomaly map. It looks like as we head towards the end of the month, this will change, as it looks like below average temperatures are going to be expected as we head into January. And as we take a look at the Climate Prediction Center again, we can see that much of the country is going to be above average or near normal. So that is good. A nice change from what last month was. Last month was a really frigid month compared to what December is going to be looking like. So if you stayed this far in the video, I'm going to show y'all the climate forecast system model. Now, GEFS models doesn't show precip or the actual temperatures or anything. This model does. And as we take a look at it, we can see that the big old snowstorm setting in out in the up Pennsylvania and New York. It's going to be getting out of here for a big old storm system. It's going to be setting up out east. And some well-needed precipitation out west, which we know on the Climate Protection Center, they were saying that much of the country is going to be above average as far as precipitation goes. Well, look, this is looking to hold true. It looks like some snowfall is going to be happening by the 10th down here by Texas, it looks like. Some more precipitation out east. And what we're all here for really is the white Christmas forecast. I know I already showed this in the last video, but we're going to look at it again because this changes pretty frequently. Now, as we take a look at Christmas Eve, if you're heading up to your grandparents' house or your friends and family, whatever you do on Christmas Eve, if you're heading out, looks like most of the country is going to be pretty dry, except for up here in the northwest, up by Washington, Idaho, and Montana, where it looks like some snowfall and some rainfall is going to be happening up there. Looks like as if you're heading home on Christmas Eve night, looks just about the same. Most of the country is going to be pretty darn dry. Waking up Christmas morning, unfortunately, out east, Looks like there's not going to be a white Christmas. Looks like there's not going to be a white Christmas for anybody if this holds up. Now, this won't hold up. This is way over 660 hours out. Anything over 200 hours, we all know, is not very reliable at all. You know, it looks like after Christmas is when we're going to be getting in on some snowfall over here by Indiana and Ohio. And of course, if we do get any snowfall here at the Williams Weather headquarters, I will be out in the field reporting on it, letting y'all know how much we get out here. Looks like as we head towards the end of the month, it looks like lake effect snow showers is going to be possible with some dry conditions out really for much of the country. As far as temperatures go, we know we're going to be pretty above average, but that don't mean really hot temperatures. It just means above average for this time of year. We can see we're going to be in some 50-degree temperatures down south, 30-degree temperatures up north. And as we take a look at Christmas time, Christmas Eve morning, we can see that we're going to be dealing with really frigid temperatures for really much of the country, except for down here in Florida, as we are pretty jealous of y'all, because y'all are always pretty nice down there. As y'all are heading home Christmas Eve night, still going to be frigid out for much of the country. Or Christmas morning, it's going to be downright cold, 26 degrees in Indiana, and really the teens up here in Wisconsin, teens over here in Colorado. Still warm down in Florida and Texas and Southern California. It's going to start warming up again as we head towards the end of the month. So it looks like we're heading towards a warm and wet December, according to what the Climate Prediction Center was saying. And as y'all saw on the White Christmas Outlook map, it looks like there isn't going to be a white Christmas if this does hold up. Now, of course, I will have periodic updates on Facebook and on X, formerly Twitter. Make sure you go check those out. I'll have links to those in the description down below. I will do this weekly, so just don't miss out, because the climate forecast system was showing the eastern part of the country getting in on some precipitation right around that time, which could mean some snowfall. So just make sure you stay tuned, because this will change weekly. If you liked the video, please hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe down below with bell notifications turned on so you never miss an upload, because here at Williams Weather, we make weather forecasting fun and informative. If there's anything y'all want to see on this channel, make sure you leave some feedback down in the comment section down below. I read each and every one of y'all's comments. Feedback does help the channel out, helps provide you, the viewer, more informative content in the future. So again, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, never stop forecasting.